David Kano with the Hollywood MMA show here at the first ever War MMA 1 in Stockton, California. And I'm joined with none other lightweight contender, UFC contender, Gilbert Nino Melendez. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Just enjoying a great show.
First event, War MMA. You have your own amateur promotion. How hard is it being a promoter?
I mean, it's tough, but if you surround yourself with some good people, you can orchestrate it, and it can get done, man. And they did a great job here, and we had a great event earlier at MMA Day, Marine World.
What do you think the difference is between a ring and the octagon?
I think you can get cornered very well in a ring. In the octagon, if you can't really get cornered, there's always a way to run away. And I think in a square, you get cornered and you're forced to fight. I also like that, it gets a little scrappy out there, but they can send you in the middle. Some of the guys get wedged in the cage, and it's cool if you're doing damage, but if you just sit there and lay on them, it can be bad, But the main thing is I like the box, you know what I mean? I'd meet in the middle and give me a box cage, you know what I mean? I can meet in the middle, but the main thing is being able to corner someone. In an octagon, there's no corners. How can you corner someone? You can run all day. It's too much of an advantage for the elusive fighter.
No, so you prefer the box compared to the octagon?
100%.
What do you think the most important thing for young and up-and-coming fighters like this is? I see cardio being a key factor, something that you're very good at, cardio. What would be the main thing for a fighter up-and-coming to help with their cardio?
Eat healthy, diet well, run hard, train hard. People say they work out 2 hours, but how hard are you working out for 2 hours? You know what I mean? That's just the difference. Everyone has it in them. You got to pull it out on your own. You got to find that determination that helps you to keep pushing.
Now, being up here in the local area, there was a little skirmish that almost broke out. Did you see that?
No, I was in the back warming up Daniel Roberts, but that's pretty standard at fights. Everyone's drinking. Fights happen. Sometimes that happens.
Between cornermen?
Oh, I didn't catch that. No, I didn't catch that. But, emotions are high, and that stuff kind of happens.
What do you think the difference is between boxing and MMA, where boxing, there's not as much respect as mixed martial artists?
I think there's a little bit more teams in MMA, as in boxing, it's a little more individual relationship between the boxing trainer and the boxer. For us, it's like our sparring partners are teammates sometimes, and sometimes sparring partners is business for boxing. So a little bit of different culture, but still a great culture as well, still great people.
Now, do you have a fight lined up next?
We're thinking maybe October, Diego Sanchez. That's what it's looking like.
Do you think that'd be a one fight and then Benson Henderson again, or the winner Benson and TJ Grant?
As long as I make the statement I plan on making.
Diego, is that someone that you've trained with in the past?
I have, like 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah.
What do you feel about teammates fighting? Like, for instance, Cormier and Velasquez, they don't want to fight each other. How do you feel?
I feel the same. I don't fight my teammates. I have a close-knit team. We don't have a bunch of people just coming in for training camps. I have a selective amount of people. So there's only one real true 55-pounder out there that's in my weight that I would be compete with, and that's Nate Diaz, and that ain't happening. So.
And last question, I don't want to relive the memories of the Benson Henderson fight, but a lot of people thought you won. I was watching it. It's so close, hairline. In something like that, what makes a judge think? Because there's been a lot of bad decisions, but what do you think it is that you do that would put you over the edge?
No, I thought I won that 100%, and I watched the fight, and it was the ring control. I stood there, and when it was time to fight, I chose to fight, and I won those battles. It was close, but what made the difference is when I wanted to fight. He didn't want to. He wanted to score some points and run. When it was time to stay in the pocket, he wanted nothing to do with it. And it's called ring control, and I think that was the big difference in that fight. Close fight, ring control. I still think I won 1, 2, 3, and 5 after I look at it. I only think I lost was 4, but I did have him stumbling in the last minute. I hit him in the body, and he was running in circles, and that's why one judge gave it to me.
I've talked to Bas Rutten about being a corner man and having fighters out of his gym. How hard is it for you watching your fighter, main event, Daniel Roberts, go in there and you're calling out directions and you're not able to do it yourself? How hard is that for you?
It gets a little tough, It's tough. You just got to relate to what they're going to do a little bit more. And I'm just more upset. I thought he did a great job. He won that first, kind of had a hard second, and came back and pulled it off in the third. And I thought it was a bullshit decision, to be honest, dude. I can't believe we lost that third round on mount, on side mount, and landing punches right there. I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled about that. I guess we just embrace the boxing officiating, but we don't really embrace the wrestling or grappling officiating. It's just boxing officiating. So they need to understand what side mount is, what mount is, and how big that is here. So I'm just really disappointed with that part, other than anything. But other than that, great show.
But does that hurt you more if you were to lose your own fight or someone that you're cornering?
That hurt. I mean, anyone I'd feel bad for that lost that. But that's pretty blatant right there, and it's kind of sad, to be honest.
That's Gilbert Melendez. I'm David Kano. This is the Hollywood MMA show here at War MMA event number 1. It was the number 1 trending topic on Twitter. Did you know that?
Awesome. No, congrats. Nate Diaz, they did awesome, right?